I got some facts for you, champ. I, Logan Paul, not you, am the longest reigning champion in the WWE. I am the greatest attraction in this company. I had the greatest rookie year of all time. And I am a superstar. Isaiah, I saw it's your birthday. Hold up that sign, Isaiah. Congratulations. You met a superstar, brother. And that's Logan Paul. Happy birthday, kid. Hey, but guess what? Cody Rhodes is great. He's a superstar too, right, Cody? Yeah. You won the 2023 Royal Rumble. But what does everyone remember from that night? Logan Paul's epic viral mid-air collision with Ricochet. The crash heard around the world. And yes, Cody, you won WrestleMania, but what was everyone talking about that night? I show speed and prime.
I bet a lot of people stand across from you and assume just, what a dumbass. Since we are going over facts, the fact is that if I was to win that United States Championship, that would make me a WWE Grand Slam champion. I am not done. In addition to all the positive things that I said you are also disrespectful. You are also self-centered. You are delusional. You cannot go a single match without grabbing those brass knucks. And you're out here taking credit for something that doesn't belong to you, doesn't belong to me. This right here, it's a team. And at the Queen and King of the Ring in Saudi Arabia, you are going to find out where you stand on that team.